will work. But the feet are always like, look, those are stands to hold up the boobs. How many times have we got to tell you?
As we know, though, Mickey's feeling, marginalized and stuff. People don't care.
No.
Bottom line, people really don't care.
Okay.
So the fact that he feels marginalized bothers me more than anything.
Statement.
Hi.
We got to go to commercial.
Hi.
Statement.
Hi.
Break. Statement. I thank Adam Markey for coming and sending us some nuts. Oh my God, jumbo sack of pistachios and Blue Diamond almonds. I am telling you, I've probably moved more just personally, but I probably logged about 70 hours of talking about smoked almonds on the radio.
Yeah.
Blue Diamond folks got to send me out a hat, maybe a windbreaker.
Something, boy.
Yeah. The guys over at Sunny Delight, however, should send over a hit squad and put me into the ground. But the Blue Diamond Almond guys, yeah, look at that.
Hey,
nice.
in addition to sending pistachio and smoked almonds, he has given us a list of top 10 Loveline moments, top 20 Loveline moments.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go through some of those?
Well, take a look at them and review them and tell me.
Here's one I don't really remember. The situation and story with Peter Pan. Oh, Pan.
Oh. Guy bought the cleavers from.
Oh.
The guy that Drew didn't even know, whose wife gave him my cell phone number and called me on a Sunday morning trying to sell me knives. Yeah, that was a lovely debacle.
Here's one. What's your dad doing in Israel?
Yeah.
Anderson. Bring that one out.
That one. I'll give him a minute. Where's your dad?
My dad's in Israel.
Sarah, what's your dad doing in Israel?
What's my dad doing in Israel? What's my dad doing in Israel?
Say that again, the first part.
She got a little... See, my dad's in Israel.
I thought she said Israel, too, and then I remember in the context of the discussion, I thought, I must not have heard that right.
Where's your dad?
My dad's in Israel.
Yeah, here's the deal. Here's how your mind works, and it's a really interesting thing.
You fill it in.
If you say... And Anderson will play it again, and don't do it yet, but let's just do a little interesting experiment. If I say, "Where's your dad?" and she says, "My dad's in his room," and if you say "his room" when she says that word, it will sound exactly like his room.
Right.
But if you say Israel, it will sound in your mind. It will sound exactly like my dad's in Israel.
Yeah.
So let's just do it. Let's play it, Anderson. The first time. Everyone just say, in your mind, his room, when she says, my dad's in his room. Want to dress up your sex life?
What the hell was that?
Pushed the wrong button.
Where's your dad?
Say, my dad's in his room.
Yeah, so if you say his room, you say his room, when she says it, it's fine. Now, scrub your mind, shake it like an Etch-a-Sketch, and everyone say Israel when she says it.
My dad's in his room.
Yeah, if you say Israel when it does it, it'll work.
Yeah.
All right. Want to dress up your sex life? Statement.
What is that?
Question. Do you want to dress up your sex life? Hi. Still a virgin?
Let's take line
two.
Line two.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do some more?
Let's see if Anderson has some of them.
Pan. Is David Arquette showing up after Adam said he was certifiable? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we have that one.
Loveline phone sex operator saying she was lying in her bed thinking about the Holocaust.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Bring.
There it is.
Bring.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Sugar.
Sugar. I'm Ace.
Hey, Ace.
Yeah. What are you wearing?
Well, I'm wearing a nice black garter. Just thinking about the Holocaust right now.
Gotta get the setup for that.
Yeah. We were, let's see. She was a phone sex operator who said her clients would get off too fast.
Yeah.
And I was like, the problem with you phone sex operators is you're always named Tatiana, you're 6'2", you're Swedish,
right.
you have a D cup, you have a 34 triple D, you're 118 pounds, you have blue eyes, and the guy's like, What I was telling her is if you guys made yourself just a little bit flawed, it would keep things going.
Like, subliminal message.
Yeah, like if you said, first message was, and this is just an overall message, like the phone sex operators, like, let's be honest, you're not classic beauties, otherwise you'd be on the runway. You're not doing phone sex for a living. Say, look, I got to be honest with you. I had a couple of zits in high school, and my ass could be a little smaller, but nice set on me, and I know how to please a man orally. That would probably be enough to keep most of the guys who called going.
Give a nice build.
Yeah. So I said to her, look, what you need to do is start working in subliminal messages in order to keep the guy from busting a nut. So you just do this thing where you're like, well, I'm 5'10", I'm Swedish, Vietnam. I got beautiful, beautiful boobs and a tight-ass cancer. Now, she didn't understand the concept of subliminal messages.
We just had...
So I explained to her, well, work in the Holocaust, but do it subliminally. Yeah. And she really couldn't do it.
Well, first she had sort of a blank. There was a silence.
First she didn't do it. And then I wondered if she did actually do it, and she was so good at it that we just didn't know it. Then she didn't know what the Holocaust was.
That was the big thing. Is there was a sort of blank stare across the radio, and it was like, do you know what the Holocaust is? No.
I'm telling you, I would like to have a clash of the Tardans. Beauticians versus phone sex operators.
Ooh, good class.
Estheticians versus phone sex operators. Who knows less in this clash of the vacuous?
Here now is one other moment that was one of my favorites. Aliens coming down and having to pick between... You said, we were talking about oral sex, and this girl was complaining about it. And you said, now, wait a minute. Who really has it worse? If you were an alien, you came down, and you saw the two different...
The male phallus.
The obligations. You know, one is taking on a churro, and the other is burying your face in an abalone.
Yeah. Well, think about it, ladies. You're complaining. Who
ever know what an abalone looks like? Whatever. It's a pelecypod. It's like a big mollusk.
More people know what an abalone is than a pelecypod. I am just saying, if you took a huge, it's what we used to make ashtrays out of in the 70s. Right. You took a huge, big abalone and broke it in half and said, bury your face in that, versus put your mouth over the stick. You know what I mean?
Who's got it worse?
Who's got it worse?
And abalone really, I mean...
It covers it.
Abalone covers it. When you pull that thing off the rock and that sort of folds in...
Yeah. Thank you, Drew.
He also said finger or open wound.
Oh.
That's a good one.
But unfortunately, that is truly disgusting. I'm abalone. I might like abalone.
Well, but the point I'm trying to make is you broads complain all the time about performing oral on a guy. Then what about us on you?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Abalones. Just think abalone.
All right, Drew. Let's take some calls. You can go through that later. Again, though, I want to thank Adam for sending in these.
Should we eat some of these pistachios?
$4 worth of nuts. No, don't. And then that's the other thing, too. Nuts are not cheap. And we have 60 pounds of pistachios, by the way.
That's the not cheapest.
Yeah. Somebody decided or somebody realized in 1978 that they no longer had to spray paint pistachio shells pink in order to sell pistachio nuts. And it makes sense. Like, what other food do you have to spray paint pink in order to sell it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like somebody just went, look, we're spending millions of dollars a year on red dye number 14, spraying these things and the equipment and all. Let's just give it up. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and sell them as nature made.
Fine. Yeah.
People accept almonds.
Now I got to eat them.
Yeah, Lindsay.
Yeah.
29.
Hey guys, how are you?
Remember when they used to paint those pistachios pink?
Hell yes, I remember when.
That's military talk, Kitty.
I want to hear another one of the favorites that Adam put down here for us. Adam Markey.
Adam, the guy who sent us these nuts, I'm eating right now.
Yeah. David Don Greer making up names.
Oh,
yeah, I want to hear that. Can I hear that one?
I want to hear the long form one of those and hear Drew piling.
The long.
All right, but basically, we were talking to a girl about the kinds of things you can use for a morning after pill, the different chemicals, the different birth control pills, and what needs to be in the pill in order for it to be effective. Mm-hmm. The actual chemical names, and all of a sudden, David launched.
Now, Drew, let's be fair. Not all of a sudden. I said those would make good names, and you kept trying to overpower Dave and keep going with the list until about 10 minutes into it, you caught on. It was fun.
But he did launch into a bunch.
Oh, he's a talent. If you listen to the long form tape, you can hear you going.
Or 2 milligrams of norethindrone. Information out that I had to get out.
Norethindrone.
Yeah, those, and again, it's take a dose of that now and a dose 12 hours later. That's what you need. There can also be the 100 micrograms of ethinyl estradiol. You have polycystic ovarian disease. Okay, and what's your question?
Hey,
Well, my
guys,
question
I just messed up. I was playing it for you on air, but you couldn't even hear it. So.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let's hear it.
Everyone else did except for you guys, and you started talking.
The whole thing?
Yeah, no, not the whole thing. It's like 2.5 minutes, though.
Yeah. We got to finish with Julie quick.
All right, hurry.
All right, Julie,
Okay.
you have a question about it?
I do. I just wanted to know what you think about my situation. So I was skinny
You're
before, about 17% body fat, and then I got pregnant, and I ballooned up to like 280 pounds right before I had my daughter.
What's your question?
Well, my question is, I had frequent lapses in my menstrual cycle before, and then after I was pregnant, after I had the baby, I just wouldn't stop bleeding. So my doctor prescribed the Yasmin birth control pills for me,
Right.
which those are fine, but I was just wondering, and my doctor couldn't figure out why I was bleeding so much afterwards, and it lasted for almost a year.
Well, just being overweight, first of all, being overweight can do that. It makes you sort of have non-ovulatory cycles, and being overweight can sort of induce polycystic ovarian. On the other hand, PCO is associated with what you've got, which is a big weight gain or just being obese, and insulin resistance. You may want to get on some glucophage. It helps decrease the risk of insulin.
Back to the doctor.
All right, here we go.
All right, Julie, we got to hear David Unger. Sorry, man.
Or 2 milligrams of norethindrone.
Dave has a sister named Northindrone.
Yeah, those, and again, it's take a dose of that now and a dose 12 hours later. That's what you need. There can also be the 100 micrograms of ethinyl estradiol, which is it's the progesterone, it's the levonorgestrel,
and where's levonorgestrel?
or the norethindrone.
Norethindrone. Put that wiffle ball back down. Come in the house. So behind. I'm sick of these kids, man. Norethindrone, what? What is it? Epinephrine.
Drew, what else? My dang name is
Mifepristone. Mifepristone.
I'm here to pick up mifepristone. Mifepristone. Mifepristone, mifepristone. If you don't get into this Dodge comment, at the count of 3, I will wear your behind out. And get that for real, your sister, please.
Sure, what else you got?
Norgestrel.
Norgestrel. Did you take my beer can? Norgestrel.
One more, Drew. There's one.
Well, norethindrone, that was the original one.
Gotta be one more. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. Anything. It could be for high blood pressure.
Noliparous.
Noliparous. You are my oldest son. I have been. Noliparous, please. Bring your bicycle in the backyard. Street lights is on. Now come on. Stop now. Stop playing.
David Allen Greer in studio tonight.
Oh, my.
That cracks me up. Norethindrone. Take a quick break. Be right back after this. Well, that's it. That's the show. That's the week. I want to thank Patricia for doing a great job on the phones. Rick for doing a great job on the boards. Marcus doing a great job on the boards. It sounds like we have quite a crew here. It's just everyone works an hour and then leaves.
Anderson.
Michelle doing a great job. The magic fingered one. Engineered Anderson. Engineer Anderson. Of course, Junior. Question. Junior. Hi. Junior.
This would not make the top 10.
Junior producer Lauren for doing a great job all week, and producer Ann. And until next time, Sam Kroll for Dr. Drew saying,
hi,
mahalo. How does the check cashing place pay? Just because you hourly rate?
I'm not going to tell you that. You'll mock it. It's probably like 300 times less than what you guys make.
I would kill myself if that was true. I really would.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.